So what we're doing today is making a bookmark using just basic ribbon. What I have here is just a 1/4-inch ribbon that you can get from the dollar store or Target, basically any place that gives you something that's pretty basic. Honestly, you could probably try to use baker's twine or shoelaces or whatever you have at home, because stay home. So use what you have, and we're gonna make a bookmark. I got today's idea actually from one of the craft books that we have here at the library. This is Ribbon Crafts by Elaine Schmidt, but you can find very similar projects on Cloud Library and on Hoopla. So there's lots of different ways that you can do crafts at home without actually needing to come into the studio. Now what you're going to want to do is cut 5 pieces of ribbon all the same length. You really want it to be a little bit longer than the end product of your bookmark, so a little bit longer than 12 inches. What I did, just as a guess, is to do from fingertip to elbow, kind of gives you the general idea. So once you've chosen your 5 pieces of ribbon, which could all be the same color or different colors, you can go ahead and tape it down with a piece of Scotch tape, or if you have it at home, you could use just some sewing pins. On any flat surface should be fine, but I'm using a foam board right now. Now this is a fairly simple thing that you're going to be doing. Start at the very right-hand side ribbon, and you're just going to fold it over the first, under the second, over the third, under the fourth. And this becomes your far left-hand ribbon. And then you'll just fold it over again to make sure that it will be flush with the others. You're going to repeat this process with the right-hand ribbon and just make yourself a braid going down. You will get tangled up at first, so please don't lose patience with yourself. It becomes much easier as the pattern goes along to have everything stay in place. Basically, what you're going to want to do is make sure that your ribbons are as flat as possible, and well, that you don't get yourself in a knot that is difficult to get out of. As I say in class, you are all privy to seeing the mistakes that I make too. This is definitely something to keep your hands busy. And again, while it may look really difficult at first, I promise you, by the end, it becomes a lot easier as you go along. So as you can see, through lots of folding over and under, you end up with a pattern, and just keep going until you have enough of a tassel that you kind of feel like you're ready to stop. So I feel like I want to have a little bit more at the end. As you'll see, it starts to come apart a bit as you pick it up, but you'll just have a longer tassel now. So tie it off like this. As you can see from picking it up and down, you might have a few loose strings. Those, just trim them. Do the same with the top. And now you have a handy dandy little bookmark that you've made yourself to use on all of the extra books that you've been reading here from the library.